red, red wine will give me Wally a zing, Wally.
Pulling muscles from the shell. Pulling muscles from the shell.
Isn't it about time MTV pulled the plug? MTV Unplugged, an all-new half-hour special for music lovers. This Sunday, watch Difford and Tilbrook of Squeeze, singer Sid Straw and host Jewel Shear throw away their amps and get down to some great music, up close and acoustic. MTV Unplugged, acoustic, unchained, this Sunday at 10 p.m. only on MTV.
When Indiana Jones wants something, he goes after it, no matter what it takes. Now join Indy on his greatest adventure, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. All the excitement of the blockbuster film has been captured in this hand-numbered collector's plate. It's produced on fine china in an edition limited to a maximum of 150 firing days. Analysts at the Bradford Exchange, the heart of the international collector's plate market, have picked winners like these exceptional plates before. Now Bradford recommends Indiana Jones, which appears to have similar profit potential. To acquire this plate at the issue price of $24.75, call this toll-free number. Indiana Jones is backed by Bradford's 365-day guarantee, so you risk nothing. Join the quest. Claim your share of the adventure. Call this toll-free number. Have your credit card ready and charge your purchases to Visa or MasterCard to save COD charges.
How would you explain it? A woman in Wisconsin is possessed by a terrifying feeling that her daughter has just been in an accident. She makes a desperate phone call and learns her feeling was true. And how can people around the world describe a being from space and have their descriptions match almost exactly? Maybe no one can fully explain these things, but they can no longer be ignored. That's why Time Life presents this new series, Mysteries of the Unknown, a serious look at what may lie beyond ordinary reality. How would you explain this? 4 men enter a shadowy ring of trees. One is grabbed by an unseen force and held suspended in the air. There are so many hints of a world more remarkable than we ever imagined. Examine your first volume and see if you can explain these things away.
To order Mystic Places, call 1-800-368-4100. Keep it and pay just $12.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel any time. Call 1-800-368-4100.
Through our beliefs, we are like-minded individuals, sharing a common vision, pushing toward a world rid of color lines.
The Cure on the way, and also Bon Jovi, Living in Sin. This is B-52s now with Love Shack.
Sign at the side of the road that says 15.
1990 is coming. Did you miss out on the videos of the 80s? Or do you just want to look back? Here's your chance as MTV counts down the top 100 videos of the 80s. All this Friday, MTV's Top 100 of the 80s, starting at 9, 8 Central. MTV, bringing you into the 90s.
Welcome to the future, where things are looking up.
What, do I become like a rich rock star?
To the present,
It's gotta be the wrong year.
where things are looking different.
Mom, you're so big.
And to the past,
There are now 2 of me here, and there are 2 of you here.
where things are getting crowded. Michael J. Fox,
Talk about deja vu.
Christopher Lloyd. Back to the Future Part 2, rated PG. A brand new future is here at theaters everywhere.
I would never have believed it until one night I woke up around 3 o'clock in the morning. I felt something cold against my shoulder. It was the ceiling. I was looking down at my own body.
Doesn't make any sense to me. I wouldn't believe it for a second.
I don't know. I dreamt something once, and it came true the next day. Maybe there is something to it.
It's all just coincidence. That's what I think.
I was thinking of my childhood friend the other day. I hadn't thought of her for years. Then all of a sudden the phone rings, and it's her. You tell me that's coincidence?
There's a word for it, the paranormal, and it's one of the biggest issues of our age. Now, Time Life Books brings you Mysteries of the Unknown that looks into every area, from ESP to precognition to alien encounters, to give you all the sides.
I'm a scientist. I'm willing to be open-minded, but in my profession, we live by positive proof.
I still say it's mass hysteria.
My daughter didn't want to get on that school bus. I didn't know why, but something told me to take her seriously. I'm glad I did.
Even if just some of these things are real, do you know what that would mean?
Here in one place are the newly researched facts, first-person reports, and scientific experiments, so you can decide for yourself. There are so many hints of a world more remarkable than we ever imagined. If you've ever wondered about the unknown, examine your first volume for 10 days free and take a serious look at a world that can no longer be ignored.
I never thought I would believe in it until it happened to me.
To order your first book, Mystic Places, call 1-800-421-1400. Examine it for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $12.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-421-1400.
You want? We have your favorite music. 3. The Rolling Stones.
5.
Tom Petty. 2. White Snake.
4.
Billy Joel.
Janet Jackson.
Only on MTV.
You guys take requests? No, but we get them all the time. Oh, all you people who write in with suggestions on what to play, now is your time. 80s Request Weekend on the way. This is an official time where you can send in your request. Take a postcard or the back of an envelope, and you send your request, your favorite video, to MTV 80s Request Weekend, P.O. Box 899, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. And then you watch on the weekend of December 9th for your video to be played. Oh no, they played it! Oh, that's great! That's great, they played it the first thing off. Why not the last? It was the best video. Well, anyway, so that's coming up. 80s Request Weekend. Lullaby from The Cure is where Robert Smith gets attacked by spiders in his bed, which reminds me of an interesting story from my childhood. Well, I won't go into it now. This is from Disintegration Lullaby. Some of the things coming up tomorrow is going to be a very thrilling day. The whole program is just knocked out of the water. Everything is pushed aside for the top 100 videos of the 80s. The most thrilling program that we've done in the last 3 months, since the last time we did the top 100 videos of the 80s. So that's coming up starting tomorrow, like 9 a.m. in the morning. Video after video after video, each with their own special number for you to look at. So that's coming. Also, along the way, about a half hour, we have News at Night in the morning. And then in just about 10 minutes, we have MTV Classic with Martha Quinn. And we've got regular news report coming up. We've got a Robert Palmer video, and we've got a little commercial for you now.
This is your pump. Push this little thing here, and you just pump. Pump, 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 pump. You know how to do that, don't you? 5 or 6 pumps. I say 15 pumps, 20 to 25 times. 70 pumps to do it. You know what I'm gonna use this also is to intimidate people. These things in here, I don't know what they're called. Airbags. When you want to release, it's a little button back here that you just push down and you can hear the air leaving the pump. I think we're onto something here. Pump it up.
This Playboy Playmate video and Playmate calendar are yours free. Stay tuned for details.
Here's the secret to giving a Christmas gift to a guy. You have to give him 2 gifts. First, something he needs, like socks. Then, what he really wants, Playboy. Watch. Merry Christmas, Bob. Gee, socks. 1 for each foot. Now hit him with the good stuff. Bob, Playboy. A year subscription of Playboy. Wow!
Give Playboy as a gift or get it for yourself. Either way, you'll get 2 free gifts. This exciting Playmate video, a sensual collection of beautiful Playmates that's not available in any store. Plus, you'll get a free $19.90 Playmate calendar. A year of Playboy as a gift or for yourself is only $26. The video and calendar are free. Call 1-800-342-2700. 1-800-342-2700.
This month on the HBO original movie, enter a world of international espionage, political intrigue, and assassination of the Soviet premier.
The KGB's trying to kill the General Secretary?
2 hours' time, we will kill the man who wants to change it all.
Tom Skerritt, Max von Sydow, and Helen Mirren. Red King, White Knight.
From concert performances to picking with the boys on the bus, TNN follows Ricky Van Shelton on tour and traces his roots to the start of his journey from grit to gold. Meet CMA Award winner Ricky Van Shelton. Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on TNN. Pass the word.
I'm Kurt Loder. This is MTV News. Stairway to Heaven, Highway to Hell, the all-metal anti-drug benefit cover album, arrives in record racks tomorrow. The concept was to cover songs originally done by acts that were impaired by drug or alcohol abuse. And so we have Bon Jovi doing Thin Lizzy's The Boys Are Back in Town, Motley Crue doing Teaser by the late guitarist Tommy Bolin, Ozzy Osbourne covering Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, Cinderella's version of the Janis Joplin oldie Move Over, and a big drum bash-up on Led Zeppelin's Moby Dick featuring Jason Bonham. Also included on Stairway to Heaven, Highway to Hell is a rendition of Holidays in the Sun, one of the Sex Pistols' most blistering cultural broadsides by Skid Row. Why this band and that song? Well, here's Skid Row frontman Sebastian Bach to try to explain.
We thought that Sid Vicious was like the coolest dead dude. I mean, that's the guy that we looking at all the dead guys that we could possibly cover a song with. Liberace didn't fit. So we figured Sid Vicious would be the one to do.
And now in Kiss news, the band that dumped its famous makeup right here on MTV 7 years ago is putting it back on again for some flashback sequences in a new video the group's shooting called Rise to It. Once again, Kiss is putting its makeup back on, if only temporarily. Should this sort of new group Bad English be put in jail? Well, whether you think so or not, jail is where they're headed. The band has announced that it's negotiating to play at least 3 concerts at women's prisons around the country sometime after the Christmas holidays. The idea belongs to singer John Waite, who's apparently developed a fascination of late with the heiress and former inmate Patty Hearst. Waite wants to meet Hearst and hopes to do so by inviting her to a Bad English show at the Pleasanton, California Women's Correctional Facility, where Hearst herself was once incarcerated. Hearst is said to be considering this thoughtful offer. In the meantime, despite the group's recent #1 hit with When I See You Smile, Bad English is touring small clubs across the country in an effort to get closer to the kids, as they put it. But let's let them put it like that themselves.
I think this club tour is really great for us right now because it is a new band and we want to come from a street level because the band is really like that. It's a bluesy, streety rock and roll band. And personally, myself, I've never ever played clubs. Since I was 15, I joined Santana. So, like, you know, I've been playing concerts all my life. The first concert we played scared the hell out of me because people were, like, right there in your face. But now I'm really loving the intimacy. And I think it's great...
We're all the shot, too. The only superstar stuff only goes so far, and then it gets in the way, you know? And we're not trying to come from that place. We're playing these smaller places to get really close to the kids and, like, do it the right way. And be seen to be doing it like that, too. And we're having an absolute blast doing it. And I think people should just, like, say, okay, they're honest. I don't want to go through any of this crap about, like, you know, supergroups, because that isn't where it's coming from.
Touching, touching. That's the news for now. Stay tuned for more music here on MTV.
MTV News. You hear it first.
Activity around here because everyone is just going out, getting the turkeys, putting them in the freezer, worrying about stuffing. It's just crazy around here. I'm Martha Quinn. Tonight on Classic MTV we have In Excess, we have Thomas Dolby, we have Tina Turner as well, and we start off with John Cougar Mellencamp, R-O-C-K in the USA. It's from his 1985 Scarecrow album. It is a song that pays tribute to a lot of the heroes and legends of rock and roll, and John tells us here why rock and roll as a youth entity is here to stay.
The reality is rock and roll belongs to our generation. It was made for us. It was tailored for us. It is played by us. And it is bought by us because it started in the late 50s, the baby boom. And we're still the largest amount of people in this country, in the history of this country. And nobody's going to take it away from us.
I think it's also interesting that the rock and roll generation and the television age is just about the same age, and hence the popularity of video music. Here's a slice of video music directed by John Cougar Mellencamp. It's called R-O-C-K in the USA.
The great thing about the 60s was the different types of music you hear on one radio station. And FM radio wasn't available to people at the time. And so as a kid, I would listen to one station and I would hear folk, rock, pop, soul, folk rock.
Thomas Dolby is going to be played hyperactive as Classic MTV continues with me, Martha Quinn.
24 hours can be a long time.
How would you like to spend 24 hours up close and personal with the Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stones.
This is your chance. Win a day and a night with the Rolling Stones, courtesy of MTV and Budweiser. You and a guest will be off on a wild ride with the greatest rock and roll band in history, with $10,000 in your pocket to ease you on your way. You'll crash with them at their hotel. You'll join them aboard their private jet en route to their next tour date.
And we don't just let anyone on the private jet.
It wouldn't be private, would it?
You'll help them warm up before the show. And you'll have an all-access pass to hang out on stage and watch them perform live. And stick around, because you'll also be their special guest for the final show of the tour, the big pay-per-view event everybody else has to watch on TV.
Oh, it's even nastier now.
24 big hours with the Rolling Stones. Anything could happen. Here's how to win. Just put your name, address, age, and phone number on a postcard and mail it to MTV's 24 Hours with the Stones. P.O. Box 1211, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. Watch MTV between 8 and 11 December 5th to find out if you won.
We just hope you can keep up with us.
This MTV contest sponsored by Budweiser.
Shine free and two of a kind.
Not just one. Ooh, I got to have the other. Oh, these two were made for each other.
Chip
slip-resistant color tough for nails and feather-light color soft for lips. They come in your size and colors, and they match.
Yeah, these two were made for each other.
How many 3-year-old albums have their own TV commercial? None, except a very special Christmas. It's the ultimate Christmas record, with classics and new tunes by Sting, Madonna, The Boss, even people with 2 names, like Bob Seger, Bryan Adams, Whitney Houston, John Cougar Mellencamp. Okay, 3 names, but the point is, this one record not only satisfies all of your Christmas party music needs, but the proceeds go to benefit Special Olympics, so you can give and receive at the same time. Not too shabby, huh?
Available at Camelot and Disc Jockey.
Be part of the survival of the fittest exclusively on pay-per-view. It's the Survivor Series, and teams of 4 men attempt to decimate their opponents until all members of a team are eliminated. Will the Hulkamaniacs survive the $1 Million team? Will the Heenan family eliminate the Ultimate Warriors? Roddy's Rowdies take on Rude's Brood. The King's Court beats the 4x4s, and the Dream Team squares off with the Enforcers. Be a survivor on Thanksgiving night. Contact your cable system now and order the Survivor Series.
It's too funny.
Would you get a stool specimen, please? Business or personal?
Too hip.
Ungrateful little yuppie larva.
Too spooky.
Ooh, you're scaring me. Stop it.
Too much.
Do you know how weird it is out there?
Ghostbusters 2, now available on video cassette.
Yes, we're back.
Ghostbusters 2, now available from Ghost to Ghost.
On the street, you don't get another quarter.
We're right in the middle of classic MTV. I'm Martha Quinn. Thomas Dolby is definitely one of the classic MTV artists. Hyperactive is the video that we're going to play. And Thomas is not only known for his own work, but he's also responsible as writer and producer for one of the new wave generation's probably greatest hits, and that is New Toy for Lena Lovitch. Thomas wrote that one, also toured with her. So here's Thomas Dolby on his own. This is Hyperactive.
The minute I'll blow.
Nutbush, Tennessee's own Annie Mae Bullock is coming up, a.k.a. Tina Turner. That's after this short timeout.
Pulling muscles from a shell. Pulling muscles from a shell.
Isn't it about time MTV pulled the plug? MTV Unplugged, an all-new half-hour special for music lovers. This Sunday, watch Difford and Tilbrook of Squeeze, singer Sid Straw and host Jules Shear throw away their amps and get down to some great music, up close and acoustic. MTV Unplugged, acoustic, unchained, this Sunday at 10 p.m. only on MTV.
This is your pump. Push this little thing here, and you just pump. Pump, 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 pump. You know how to do that, don't you? 5 or 6 pumps. I say 15 pumps, 20 to 25 times. 70 pumps to do it. You know what I'm going to use this also is to intimidate people. These things in here on what they're called airbags. When you want to release, it's a little button back here that you just push down and you can hear the air leaving the pump. I think we're onto something here. Pump it up.
Joe Satriani, Flying in a Blue Dream, the incredible new album by America's premier guitarist. Joe Satriani sings Flying in a Blue Dream. Expect the unexpected.
Single?
Call the all-new dating hotline at 1-900-820-USA1, the area's finest telephone introduction service. If you're looking for fun, a night out, a talk on the phone, or even a lasting relationship, then call 1-900-820-USA1. Our exclusive service allows you to choose from hundreds of men and women from the area code you select. Call from anywhere for only $1.50 the first minute and 75 cents each additional minute. Call now, 1-900-820-USA1.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the home were Home Shopping Club gifts purchased over the phone. The stockings held fashions, jewelry, and more, all promptly delivered right to our door. The children were dreaming of bikes, games, and toys at prices that make gift-giving a joy. Shopping at home is convenient and nice. Merry Christmas to all at a Home Shopping Club price. So shop home for the holidays on TV's Home Shopping Club.
20 years ago, insulin was the closest thing we had to a cure for diabetes, but in reality, it was far from it. That's why a handful of people formed the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation. Today, JDF is an international organization that gives more money to diabetes research than any other nonprofit agency. We're closer to finding a cure, but if we stop now, it'll be as if we never started. Support the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation. Help make this the decade for the cure.
This is Classic MTV. I am Martha Quinn. Tina Turner had the 1984 Private Dancer album that did so well for her. Better Be Good to Me is one of the tracks on it, and we're going to see it right here. She has help on this one from Cy Kernan and Jamie West Oram of The Fix. Well, that'll do it for us tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night with classic videos from Madonna, The Clash, Squeeze, and Bryan Adams, but right now I'm going home to defrost my pork bits from my mince pie. Who would ever eat mince pie? It's the worst possible kind of pie. This is Tina Turner, Thanksgiving Eve, Better Be Good to Me.
Since we left England.
We're almost out of provisions, Captain. The new world, at last. Let us give thanks.
Hey, this is Larry Laser. Is a loved one messing around? Know the truth for sure with my Jody Buster kit. Each kit contains 10 capsules to place in drinks or foods of suspected parties. Every capsule contains Magna plant spores from planet Aerovis. Spores activate immediately. In no time at all, Hanky Panky is revealed. Extra Vengeance bonus results last 30 days. There is no known antidote. But isn't that their problem? Get your kit now.
It's now. It's neat. And so discreet. Playtex Portables, a full-size tampon and a compact plastic applicator packed smaller. Playtex Portables, now neat, discreet.
It's him! It's definitely him! He's so hot, and he's rich! And he drives. I love him! And he's got dog breath. Just don't kiss him. Forget it, he's yours, okay?
Heartthrob, the new game from Milton Bradley where you get to pick from.
Dobbs, gorgeous guys.
And try to decide who your friends will pick.
Here's the guy for you. What a hump, check him out. Yeah, but his sneaker size is bigger than his IQ. So? Come on, looks aren't everything. They're not.
Heartthrob from Milton Bradley.
Totally serious.
Spend the night with Eddie. Harlem Nights.
Eddie Murphy was great. He's very sexy. I like Eddie's laugh. Yeah. Eddie was hysterical.
Oh,
The funniest part, I don't think I can say on TV.
you gotta see it. It's fantastic.
It's the best movie he's ever made. Let's get busy and see Harlem Nights.
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Harlem Nights, rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
I went out with Tracy Miller, the hottest girl in school.
The guys, they just want details. She smelled great. Her cologne. Loves Baby Soft. Definitely great. Actually, she's shy. Who'd believe it? Tracy Miller. Underneath it all, she's Baby Soft. She smelled great.
Introducing the Adidas Torsion basketball shoe. Moves the way your foot moves. Created with one thing in mind. Winning. If you really want it, you can. Adidas Torsion.
With gels, mousse, spritzer, and spray, Dep gives you total control.
1990 is coming. Did you miss out on the videos of the 80s? Or do you just want to look back? Here's your chance as MTV counts down the top 100 videos of the 80s. All this Friday, MTV's Top 100 of the 80s. Starting at 9/8 Central, MTV, bringing you into the 90s.
Nowhere else but Texas. A lot of times they think it's all open plains, you know, and oil wells, but money makes the world go round. Let's not forget that. Well, something about girls was like their shape or something. Really, I don't know. We make the world go round. You're right. There you go. I love my mom. 501Z.
Guy.
I'm Batman.
Wait till they get a load of me.
The gift you want to give. The gift you want to get. Batman on video cassette. Buy it at stores everywhere.
Some love the fact that TDK high-bias audio cassettes feature a super Avalon formulation that incorporates cobalt adsorbed gamma. Some just love the music.
TDK so real.
If you like soft rock music like we do, you'll love Sessions' new album called Secret Love.
It has 48 soft rock classics by the original artist.
Just listen.
So I'm saving all my love for you. If ever you're in my arms again, nights in white satin. I've been waiting for a girl like you. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
That's 4 records or 3 cassette tapes for only $19.95. 3 compact discs, only $29.95.
Call toll-free 1-800-441-0200. That's 1-800-441-0200. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen.